What is up, everybody? Republican here, and today I'm making you a video right here. I've worked very long on this video, why I haven't been really uploading lately, but this video took me a long time to make, so I hope you guys like it. Basically, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys why I think that Donald Trump is the greatest president in U.S. history. Like, he is so good, put him on Mount Rushmore good. Alright, so I'm just gonna give you what I think and why I think he should be on Mount Rushmore, why he's the greatest president ever. And when I mean greatest president ever, I mean ever. I mean better than Lincoln, better than Reagan, better than Kennedy, better than Washington, better than all y'all. None of y'all got anything on Trump. This is why. Donald Trump, he was the underdog president. He was that guy who walked in there and everybody thought he was a joke. I mean, there's a 10-minute video of people talking crap how Donald Trump would never be president. You got Jimmy Kimmel, Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Tom Hanks. You got all these people talking crap saying Donald Trump would never be president. Donald Trump's a joke. Donald Trump's that. And Donald Trump went in there head first like William Wallace from Braveheart. Beat 16 Republicans. Beat Hillary Clinton. And proved all y'all wrong that he would become president. There's a pretty epic video on YouTube, and it's just look up Donald Trump won't be president, and it's a 10-minute video of people saying that Donald Trump will never be president, and at the end it shows Donald Trump winning the election. It's a pretty epic video. I think you guys should check it out. Number 2, Donald Trump fulfilled 2 prophecies as president. He recognized the Golan Heights as a part of Israel, and he recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. 2 very important things, because first of all, a bunch of presidents have tried to do this, but yet haven't, but Donald Trump was the first president to do this. Pretty cool. And also he relocated the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, and that was also a pretty big thing. Number 3, Donald Trump was, a bunch of people said before he was president, they said, oh, he's going to start World War III. He's going to start World War III. All of them talking crap. Yet, he is the only president in U.S. history to not start a war. This is crazy, because actually he's ending endless war. And I think it's awesome that he is ending wars. He hasn't started a war. He almost did. There was a little tension there in January of 2020. But he has not started a war. He's actually calmed down. There's a peace treaty with Iran now. And I think that's just really awesome that he is stopping war. The stock market index rose 9,000 points after being at a flat 18,000 points for the past 2 years. This is pretty important. That means the stock market's going up. And there's no signs of it being crashing soon. And I think this is awesome. Number 5. He is the most pro-life president we've ever had in U.S. history. He is the president who wants to ban abortion. He has spoken plenty of times. Him and his VP, Mike Pence, has spoken on it plenty of times. He wants to overturn the ruling of Roe v. Wade, which is awesome. And he's also defunding Planned Parenthood. And what you might be thinking to yourself, oh, that's awful. Why would you defund Planned Parenthood? Well, let me tell you why. Planned Parenthood gets around $500 million every single year of taxpayer dollars. They don't need that much money. That money could go to better things. But yet, it's going to Planned Parenthood. And you might be thinking, why? Well, Planned Parenthood might need that stuff. I feel like they don't, because Planned Parenthood is one of the worst, in my opinion, one of the worst women's health clinics, because outside of Planned Parenthood, there are way more women's health associations that actually do what Planned Parenthood pretends to do. Like, Planned Parenthood pretends to be all this good, doing all this good, but really it's just an abortion clinic. They really don't do much help when it comes to women's health. Now, they do help, but it's not as much as other women's health clinics do. And seriously, Planned Parenthood does not need $500 million. And people always think, well, it's not good, women can't get health care, and they still can. What defund means is taking money away. We are taking money and we are getting rid of some of the money here and putting it somewhere else. Same thing with the defund the police thing. If we defund the police, it's not like we're getting rid of the cops altogether. We are taking some of the money here and putting it somewhere else. I believe that we shouldn't defund the police, but I'm just giving you the example. Here's an important one. He has fixed the detention centers down by the border. Now, all you people might be thinking to yourself, no, he just shoves kids in cages. The whole shoving kids in cages thing is wrong. That's what Obama did under his administration. Donald Trump has fixed the detention centers. Alright? He has stopped putting kids in cages. Each kid pretty much gets their own room. They have a bed. There's warm meals every single day. They have like a play center outside. They have stuff inside they could do. And people also think that the detention centers are just separating kids from their families, which is incorrect. Most of the people who are in the detention centers, most of the kids there, are actually rescued from sex traffickers that go across the border, which I think is awesome. This is why I love ICE. This is why I think that ICE is one of the greatest administrations in America. ICE is rescuing kids. Now, about 10%, I'm not saying 10% of the kids who are in these detention centers, 10% of these kids are separated from their families. But even at that point, they're separated from bad families, so I feel like it's still okay. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Donald Trump also signed the Second Chance Act. Second Chance Act basically gives criminals and people who've been to jail a second chance at life. They can get jobs. It makes it easier for them to get jobs. Because before this, if you went to jail, it'd be very unlikely that you would be able to get a job. Because like they would look at you and be like, oh, you're a criminal, why would I hire a criminal? But now you get a second chance at life. And this helps a lot of people because it makes places safer because criminals don't have to go back to crime like they used to before. They get a job. They can be part of society again. They can buy a home. They can do a bunch of stuff. And I just think that's very cool that Trump helped sign that, and it really helps our community out. Donald Trump has also helped the unemployment go down. For black unemployment is at an all-time low. Hispanic and Asian unemployment are all at an all-time low. And women unemployment is at the lowest point since 1953. This is awesome because this means that people are not unemployed. People don't have to rely on welfare. People can work for themselves and make their own money. And the percentages of each, the black people, the percentage of unemployed black people is 5%. So 5% of all black people are unemployed. The percent for Hispanic people is 4.5%, and 2% for Asians, and I think it was 3.6% for the women. Yeah, 3.6% unemployment rate for women. And not only has unemployment gone down, job satisfaction has gone up also. So job satisfaction has been the highest in the past 10 years. So if you were to look at 2010 and 2020, the job satisfaction has been at its highest. Also, 85% of blue-collar workers believe that we are going in the right direction with Donald Trump. So that's a plus too. Donald Trump has also had tax cuts for families and businesses. So businesses are spending less on taxes now, and families are spending less on taxes, saving more money for themselves. And also Donald Trump is also in the works of banning taxes altogether, like having no tax at all. I highly doubt that would work. I don't know how it would work, but if it can work, that would be awesome. And that'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty cool if there'd be no taxes ever again. Personally, I feel like taxes should be 10%. That's my personal opinion. Donald Trump is the first American president in U.S. history to make America the world's biggest oil exporter in the world, basically meaning that we don't need to rely on other countries to give us oil. We can make it ourselves, and we can give it out to other countries ourselves also, making it so we don't have to rely on other countries, and it also gives Americans more jobs. Donald Trump is signed a bill where people who have terminal illnesses can try out experimental drugs. I feel like this is really good because people who are terminally ill pretty much don't have much choice. Either stay with what they're on and die, or try something new that could work. I feel like this is awesome. I feel like it's good because we have a choice too. It's not like we're gonna be forced to try out the experimental drug, but we get to test it, try it out, see if we can see if it works or not. I think it's good. What are you guys' thoughts? Put in the comments down below if you disagree. Donald Trump stopped the funding of terrorism. He stopped the billions of dollars that Obama started to send over to ISIS and all those terrorist groups. Donald Trump stopped that from happening, which is a good thing. And I don't think I should explain to you. I don't think I have to explain to you why I think it's a good thing. I think it's common sense why it's a good thing. But I feel like it's a really good thing. I feel like we do not need to be giving our money to any other country if they're not helping us. Now, of course, since the pandemic, not a lot of people are working. But before the pandemic, Donald Trump had overall made 5 million jobs, and 10% of the 5 million, about 500,000 jobs, 10% of them were manufacturing jobs. And I feel like that's pretty good because like manufacturing jobs can hire a lot of people at a time, and that means like areas that are really poor like Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit, South Detroit, not Detroit, like South Detroit, can get more people working and their community can get built back up and become better. I feel like it's a good thing, and I think it really gets our economy going when a lot of people are working and we're getting more people jobs. Because, in my opinion, welfare is not the answer to America's problems. Personally, I don't think that this is a good thing, but I feel like some of the people who might be watching this video might think it's a good thing, so I'm just going to bring it up anyways. Donald Trump, before stepping into office, was a pro-gay marriage president, or person. He was pro-gay marriage. And he is the first president to be pro-gay marriage. Due to my knowledge, maybe other presidents were pro-gay, they just never showed it. But out of all my research, Donald Trump is the only pro-gay marriage president. Well, to be pro-gay before going to office. Of course, you got like Obama and all that who were pro-gay after being in office. But Donald Trump was pro-gay since the start. Personally, I don't think it's a great thing. But maybe you guys disagree. Maybe you guys think it's a great thing. Oh, and by the way, Joe Biden is anti-gay, by the way. So, just going to bring that out there. Donald Trump is one of the first presidents in U.S. history to do exactly what he said he was going to do. Everything that Donald Trump has said he's going to do in his campaign, he has either already done or started to do. I think it's good to have a president who's going to does what he says he's going to do, because we've had a lot of presidents in our past who say that they're going to do one thing and then do the completely opposite, and I think that's kind of dumb. But I'm very glad that Donald Trump does not do that. I'm very glad that Donald Trump actually stays with his words, sticks to his guns, and does what he said he was going to do. I think it is good to have a president that's going to do that. I feel like it's good that we could trust a president like Donald Trump, especially when you got other presidents who don't do the same. I love that Donald Trump is not going to lie to us. If Donald Trump says he's going to do something, trust me, it's going to get done. Now, if you're not a Christian, you're probably not going to give a single crap about what I'm about to say. But if you are a Christian, listen up. Donald Trump brought back the right to pray in schools for teachers and students. So back in 1962, the Supreme Court ruled that praying in schools was unconstitutional, and it violated our First Amendment, which I feel like it doesn't make any sense because I think banning it in the first place goes against the First Amendment, but whatever. But Donald Trump brought back the right to pray when he got elected. He worked on it, and he brought back the right to pray. Of course, in public schools, not private schools. Of course, there's Christian schools out there, like the one that I go to, but in public schools, you were not allowed to pray until Trump passed where you could. I think it's good that he did this. And if you're a Christian, you probably think that it's good that he did this. But if you're not a Christian, once again, like I said, you probably don't even care about this. Let's go back on the subject of ending endless wars. Donald Trump is bringing our troops from Iran, who are over there in Iran, and bringing them back home. We don't need to be over there. We are ending endless wars. Like I said earlier about the peace treaty in Iran, in Iraq, we are bringing our troops back home, and we can begin to end endless war. I think it's good. I mean, our troops do not need to be over there. We do not need to be our world's babysitter. If two countries are going at it, let them go at it. We don't need to be interfering in it. Donald Trump has rescued the most hostages from foreign terrorist countries above all other presidents. Now, I understand that 45% of all hostages are still killed by their captors, but Donald Trump has saved the most out of all the presidents in U.S. history. Now, I still think it really sucks that people still die, and I don't want anybody to die, but I'm just glad that Donald Trump can save who he can save, because being saved from being captured in a foreign country, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen when you're in that country. But I'm just glad that Donald Trump can do what he did, and he helps people. He helps people come back, brings them back over, and they can resume their lives from where they were. And I just feel like it's so awesome to see that he is rescuing a lot more hostages than any other president in U.S. history. And if you need me to explain to you why that's a good thing, you do not have a brain in your head. Donald Trump, among his doctors and all that, he helped discover the cure for COVID. And, I mean, he did not single-handedly discover the cure for COVID, but he was one that helped discover it. He had a group of doctors look for it and all that, and we pretty much came down that hydroxychloroquine is the cure to COVID. But since Donald Trump said it, it's dangerous, so most people are not allowed to use it in most states in America. I mean, India, the country India, has a population of 1.5 billion people, and yet they have the lowest COVID cases because of hydroxychloroquine. So it does work. Don't deny that. But we are not allowed to use it because our country cares more about making Trump look bad than saving lives. Donald Trump is going to stop the rioters. He already said that he's going to use military force against the violent rioters. And I think it's good. Especially because all these Democrats are saying that these are peaceful protesters, even though there are videos of these guys being very violent, lighting police cars on fire, lighting fire trucks on fire, burning down businesses, shooting people, shooting cops, and all that. These are not peaceful protesters. I'm glad that Donald Trump is stepping up and doing what he's going to do. I am so glad. And don't let people mislead you, alright? These guys are not peaceful at all. These guys, I mean, not even a few days ago, a cop got shot in the face by a rioter just for sitting in her car. She was sitting in her car, minding her own business, and a guy walked up and shot both the cops in the face. These are not peaceful protesters, and I cannot wait till Donald Trump steps up, sends our military after these guys, and takes them all out, arrests all of them. I just can't wait. It's going to be awesome. And here is my last statement about Trump and why I feel like he's one of the greatest presidents. There's nothing you could really say about Donald Trump that he has done. Like you can't really have anything against Donald Trump unless you just don't agree with his views, which that's all right. But there's nothing really that bad about Trump that you could say. I mean, you could say that. You could say whatever you want. You could say that he's racist. You could say that he commits treason. You could say that he didn't do anything about COVID. But that doesn't really matter. You could say whatever you want, but if it's not true, it doesn't matter. Donald Trump gets the most crap. His family gets the most crap out of any other candidate, president of all time. But yet he's still there every day working for Americans. I just don't like it. I mean, all these people spread all these lies. Oh, he committed treason. All right, tell me what treason he committed. Oh, wait, you can't. Oh, he did this. He did that. Oh, he has dementia. Oh, yeah, he has dementia? Well, that's not what the tests say. He did nothing about COVID. He literally stopped travel from China, but yet you idiots called him racist for saying that. For doing that. His tone, he's so mean. Oh, who cares? I mean, I don't even think his tone's that bad, personally. I've seen him talk. I don't think his tone's bad. Oh, his tweets, all that. I don't care. That's his personal business. That's not how he's running the country. What his tweets say does not show what he's doing with this country. Oh, he has a checkered past. Well, my goodness, if I could be as perfect as you someday, give me the tips to be as perfect as you someday. He's racist. All right, show me one thing that he said that was racist. You can't. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I feel like Donald Trump is the greatest president to ever be an American president. Trump made America great again. And if you want to keep America great, I recommend that you vote Trump 2020. See you guys later.